I forgot to mention it snowed. Because it's talking about it feels like 13 degrees. Yeah, no. I think this is the second lecture I'm reviewing, and there was 4 lectures that I missed, 4 lecture notes I had to go over. It is the certified method. I have a 4.0. It is the certified method. It is literally so dark out, but I'm just going to grab food. I'm not even done. Hey people, I have been up since like 5 a.m. trying to like somehow catch up with all the stuff that I have due by tonight. Some even due by like the middle of the day. Today's the last week of finals week and today's the Monday, and I have a lot of like final projects due today, and naturally I left most of them to the last minute. Actually, half of them I already like started. One of them I just need to finish up like a really short paper for, so that's pretty good. The other one I have like a full-fledged essay due at 3:30. So it is currently 8 a.m. I wanted to like clean up my room before I go to the library all day. I was gonna clean up my room before I started even doing work, but I was a little too lazy. I did put like my comforter in the laundry, so yeah, I was about to continue like cleaning up before I got ready, but actually I'm like really hungry and I need coffee in me. I'm actually gonna just take a mini walk to go to the grocery store to get my breakfast, because I always have yogurts and grapes for breakfast, but I ran out yesterday and I forgot to buy some when I was out. So early morning grocery trip, because the sooner I eat, the sooner I can get coffee in me, and the sooner I get coffee in me, the sooner I can actually get the day started. So yeah, let's get to the supermarket. This is genuinely the final fit, because it's talking about it feels like 13 degrees. Yeah, no. And I'm not trying to get sick. I still have a final this week and I don't want to be sick in general. I used to never wear scarves, and I literally bought this scarf like the final week of winter last year, and I was like, wow, this is actually life-changing. I'm actually like warm. So I've been bringing it out the minute it got cold, because I'm not trying to play with my immune system anymore, because she don't like playing with me. I forgot to mention it snowed like crazy. They are never that cheap. They are always like $10. This is literally half off. This is the meal. It's literally just strawberry yogurt and grapes, and then a little bit of nutmeg on top. Alright, I'm getting ready to leave. My bed is completely bare now because I put the rest of the stuff in the laundry, and so while that's drying, I'm about to just go out, and I'm just gonna stay at the library all day. The first thing I need to work on is my sacred text project. We were given the option, instead of doing a like blue book final like written exam, we could attend like a roundtable discussion with the imam, the pastor. I don't know if he's the school's pastor, but the school's rabbi and the school's imam, and they were just having a discussion about like eschatology, and we could write a report on that. So I chose to do that, and I haven't started the report, of course. It's due at 3:30 p.m. and it is almost 12 right now, I think. Wait, no, thank god, it just hit 11. So I do think I can get it done pretty quick though, because it's only like 3 pages, well, single spaced. Wait, no, 2 to 3 pages single spaced, 4 to 6 pages double spaced. I still don't think it'll be that hard because the discussion was like lengthy and I recorded all of it, so there is going to be a lot to write about. And I also have to do my final report for my philosophy project. I don't know if I ever mentioned what I did for my philosophy final, but it was a creative final project, and I chose to kind of like write my own book. I didn't actually write a whole full book, but I did kind of conjure up like a plot. It was kind of like a book pitch of a dystopian novel, and then I analyzed my main character from Aristotle's framework. So yeah, it was like a really fun project. I really loved that class. There was just so much like creative freedom. The professor was so nice, and so I actually enjoyed doing most of the assignments because I'm the one that chose my own topic. At the time I chose my own like philosophers depending on our unit. For that same sacred text class, I also have like my actual final project because the paper is in place of the final. We have a final project in addition to that. I don't know why. I have to create a podcast for that, so me and my friend are gonna call each other today and just like film, and I'm gonna edit last minute because it is due by tonight. And then I also have a paper for my music history class. It's just like a report on the concerts that we went to. So yeah, what is that? That's like 3 papers and a podcast, and I still need to study for my math final, but I don't think I'm getting that done today. So yeah, let's hurry up and get all of that stuff done. I don't know why I'm standing here talking. I'm such a D1 procrastinator. I'm going to do a Pomodoro, but I think I'm gonna make it hour work and like 5-minute break because I have 3 hours to submit my first paper. So we need to grind. Literally a minute late. A minute. It is literally so dark out, but I'm just going to grab food. I'm not even done. I still have to do, well, I'm almost done with my philosophy report. I just need to finish up with that. And then I start my podcast later. And then after I'm done with my philosophy paper, actually, I'm gonna start on my music paper. I'm at home right now editing the podcast. It is currently like 9:48. We are so close. After this, I literally just need to finalize my philosophy paper, and then we're done. I mentioned in another video that this like round pillow I always have on my bed is filled with a bunch of other stuff, and I was not lying. This is all the stuff I fit in it to give it a somewhat round shape. Most of these are Squishmallows. This one's my favorite because it's my Harry Potter house. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? I actually like took like a 45-minute nap. It was supposed to be a 15, but honestly, I don't know why I took a nap. Like this whole week, like I was just waking up at 6 a.m. like around 6 a.m. for like Fajr prayer, and then not going to sleep after. But I decided to do that today, the most important day. I should have just sacrificed for the last day, and hopefully today is the last day. Hopefully after today I am absolutely completely done. And just the thought of that, just the thought that in 24 hours probably gonna be done. Well, tomorrow my exam's 9:30 to 11:30. 9:30 is actually like so irritating to me because why does it have to be the earliest time slot? I probably will have like no time to study beforehand, even if I wake up at like 5 a.m. So I'm planning to make just like a review sheet to go over when I'm in the train. But yeah, it's actually time to start working. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I literally want to finish my paper draft. I'm only on page 2, and that's even before I start reviewing for my math. And for that I have to actually learn the last unit like all over because I missed like the lectures for it. Thank God it's statistics, and I already like took a statistics class, but it's a little different. The statistics class I took was statistics for psychology, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to learn that, and then I'm gonna have to also just like review the entire unit. I actually managed to get a Zoom meeting with my professor, so that's pretty good. I'm planning to ask him a bunch of questions, but I will need to like review the work in order to ask him questions. So yeah, I'm not going to the library today because commuting takes time and I literally can't have like a minute to spare, even though I spared plenty of minutes already. It's already like 8. So yeah, we need to start this all day grind. Finally eating breakfast. It's just my normal like grapes, strawberry yogurt, and cinnamon. I had my cold brew. I drank like half of it. I need to mix it, but and then a coffee roll as a sweet treat later. As you can see, I'm on page 4. I'm so close. I just need to get to like 5 or 6 pages. I honestly think I'm gonna make it to 6. I just need to like write a bunch of stuff. Okay, so a little update. It is currently 1:36. I have my meeting with my professor at 2, so I'm just going over the lecture notes and trying to figure out what I need help on. I still need to like get through 2 lecture notes. This is just like, I think this is the 2nd lecture I'm reviewing, and there was 4 lectures that I missed, 4 lecture notes I had to go over. So I'm just trying to quickly like review them, and then I am putting like, I am putting like sticky tabs. I'm using the app Good Notes, by the way, but I'm putting sticky tabs on anything that I like, any questions that I have, so that when I like review it with him, I'm just gonna like look over it, see where I put the sticky notes, and just ask him the question. And this has been really helpful before for like studying, to knowing like the areas where I need help with. This is what I used to do when I went to his office hours, so I would definitely recommend that as like a method of studying. Another method of studying I would normally do is like active like recall, but I don't have time for that, and also like spaced repetition, but I also don't have time for that either. So after I review this and try to like get an understanding of what's going on in this unit, I'm going to spam practice problems, because that's like applied learning, I believe it's called, and that helped me get a 93 on my last midterm, even though I barely paid attention during that unit. Also, I'm like really bad. I'm feeling like kind of hopeful I'm going to be able to actually get a good grasp on this unit, but whether I'm going to be able to review the entire semester good enough for tomorrow is yet to be seen. Oh, actually, yeah, I ended up figuring this out, because I was like row column, but it was the Z table, and that's like 0.5 and then 0.3. I am standing again, but I just finally finished my essay. I was just like kind of like dumped in like Word, and then I use like Grammarly to just kind of like fix everything out. This is definitely probably like bottom 5 essays I have generally ever written, but I just need to submit it, because this is low-key my last assignment of the semester. So I actually haven't eaten. It is 6:30 right now, so to celebrate, I'm going to eat, because I only had a coffee. I just submitted it. Last assignment of the semester. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I have the exam in 11 hours, so 12 hours. It's the final stretch. I brought the ice cream as like a motivator. I'm literally planning to go to sleep around 1 a.m. and wake up at 5:30. I already set my alarm for 5:30, so yeah, I think I'm gonna update tomorrow. That is a full night of sleep right there, and that's when I'm actually taking my exam. Like, the thought of that is actually scaring me. I'm at school right now. Getting some last minute studying in. It's 8:42, so a little less than an hour left. Okay, I got 3 hours. I thought it was 2 for a second. Not so bad, all things considered. So at least the exam ends at 11:30, or at least if that's the time we have. I don't know if I'm gonna take it for 3 hours. Probably am. I like to take my time on tests. I feel like it's better that it ends early in the morning, so I could go home and just like waste my afternoon. We got the movies I'm gonna watch planned. I'm gonna do practice problems with the questions that I was having trouble with. I got this. Just finished. I am genuinely so excited. Like, it doesn't even feel real. Like, I'm still half expecting to get an email any second now about an assignment being due. Like, I'm traumatized. I tried this school's like cafe for the first time, the new like cafe that opened, because one of my friends like works there and he gave me a free coupon, and it definitely tastes like something from a school cafe. I'm genuinely so excited, and I think I did amazing on that test. I think I got at least a 90, which is what I needed to get an A in the class. I think I need like an 88 even to get an A in the class. So I'm so happy. I genuinely didn't think I would get a good grade in this class in the beginning, because it was just so much like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And it was so fast paced. But like, I've always been good at math. I just never give myself the chance. Like in high school too, I was just like that. Like I would never pay attention in class and just do all the work at home and be like, oh my gosh, I hate math. And then the minute like I understood it, I'd be like, oh my god, I love math. I'm like really good at math. That's why spamming, if you're cramming for a math test, spamming practice problems is the method. It is the certified method. I have a 4.0. It is the certified method. I tell my mentees that all the time. Active recall, spaced repetition, and if you don't have time to do that, then just spam practice problems. But that like isn't like the best way to actually learn, because you just like know the steps. You don't really understand what's going on, and that's also like a big part of math. But yeah, let me shut up. I'm gonna head to Sephora. I need to pick up a bunch of like essentials. I ran out all at the same time. And after that, I'm gonna go grab ice cream. I'm going to bundle up in bed, and I am going to watch 8 movies. I'm setting a high. I'm going to watch 8 movies today, and I know I can do it. Outfit repeater, naturally. I'm always wearing this jean skirt and these dogs, and then this hijab is always in rotation. This jewelry is always in rotation. I feel like I hear someone outside the door. That's like my fault for standing here in this bathroom, just like yapping to myself. I don't know why I'm still here and not running down the streets. Okay, let's go. I'm so happy. Also, be on the lookout for some travel vlogs coming maybe kind of soon. That's my holy grail, but I can't remember what shade I am. Oh my gosh. I have to get exactly what I came for, otherwise my bank account is gonna hate me.